2025 was a good year for Purple fans. We got a couple remixes, a remix box set, solo albums. My wallet took a beating, but my collection is better for it. So I thought I'd run through my 5 favorite purchases of the year. Heads up, a couple of these have been around for a while, but I only got around to picking them up this year. Before I get to the list, one quick honorable mention. Martin Popoff's 7 Decades of Deep Purple. Now look, I don't always agree with Popoff on subjective matters and opinions, that is, what's good and what's not, but you can't argue with the research. This thing is absolutely chock-a-block. Chock-a-block with details. And even if you think you know the band's history inside and out, there are fun little nuggets in here that will be new to you. And it references all the interviews us longtime obsessive fans have read over the years, but forgot about. Definitely worth a look if you're a completist. The only missing piece I'd like to know more about is Long Time Gone, the then new song Purple played live a couple times in 2000. I think the first time was in Montreux. It was quickly dropped and has never reappeared. And that was definitely for the best, but still, I want to know. In case you haven't heard it, I'll put a link to it in the description below. Coming in at number 5, the BBC Sessions 1968-1970 collection. This one has been available for a while. I picked it up mainly for the Mark I material and the early Mark II live stuff. And on that front, it delivers. The music is great, the booklet is solid, and the packaging is really nicely done. So why is this number 5? Here's the thing. This was recorded for radio in the late 60s, and I love it for what it is, a historical document of the band finding its feet. But sonically, it's never going to be something I throw on when I want to, feel purple in my chest. This is more for the head than the gut, if that makes sense. Still, I replay it more than I expected to, and it's got one of my favorite versions of Child in Time. It's earned its spot in this list. Number 4 is the Made in Japan 50th Anniversary Box Set, the vinyl edition. I can't speak to the CD version. The big draw here is the Steven Wilson remix. So why isn't it higher? Well, I do find myself listening to some of the other stuff more. In particular, for me, it's the packaging and the booklet. For a premium product, this wasn't a cheap thing to buy. The booklet is nearly identical to the 2014 edition. At number 3, Stockholm 1970. This is another one that's been available for a while. If you've been watching this channel for a bit, you'll know that 1969 to early 71 is my favorite period for live Purple. The extended jamming, the energy, the sense that anything could happen. That's my bag. And Stockholm delivers exactly that. This is one of my very favorite live Purple albums, full stop. Why is it number 3? Well, because it isn't number 2 or number 1. Sometimes the ranking just comes down to what I've been reaching for more. That said, I did find the packaging a little wonky on this one. The inner sleeves don't match. There's 3 discs. And on one you can see this in the unboxing, but there's some text on one and pictures, and the other 2 are just black inner sleeves. It would have been just nice to have consistent packaging for all 3 discs. But other than that, this is fantastic. Number 2, Don Airey, Push to the Edge. Now this might be a bit of a curveball. I know it's not technically a Deep Purple release, but it's Purple adjacent enough that I'm counting it. It's Don Airey's solo album, and it's great. This is just a fantastic piece of old school heavy rock. It's got weight, it's got groove, and it's got Don doing what Don does best. And he's got a killer band, including Simon McBride. Why does it rank so high? Well, partly because it's new music, and I've been playing it constantly. But also because it surprised me. I just wasn't expecting to enjoy it this much. And there's just something to be said for a record that surprises you. And my number 1 Purple purchase of 2025 is Rapture of the Deep 20th Anniversary Remix. For me, this album has always been special. I think it sort of ushered in a new period for the band, one that was fully realized after Bob Ezrin came on board, after that 8-year recording gap between this and Now What. Here's the thing though, I've always really enjoyed this album, but it never really sounded great to me. I found the original remix fatiguing, just a wall of sound that wore me out. I'd listen to it and think, I love these songs, but I can only take so much. This remix fixes that. It's got room to breathe now. The songs finally sound the way I always felt they should. So, if you're someone who loves Ezrin era Purple, but you've never given Rapture of the Deep a proper listen, well, first off, I can't believe you haven't. But if for some freakish reason you haven't, check this remix out. You'll be surprised by how much you enjoy it. This is my number one favorite Purple purchase for 2025. So there you go, my 5 favorite Deep Purple purchases of 2025. Let me know in the comments what your top pickups were this year. Did I miss anything obvious? Did I rank something too high or too low? I want to hear it. Thanks for watching.